Marc Lamont Hill. Welcome back to The Griot. Two sisters are teaming up to help heal the Black community. They've started a brand called Fit and New to help people get their health and their lives in check. Joining me now are the co-owners of Fit and New, Joslyn Reese and Brittney Reese. Thank you, my sisters, for joining me on the show. It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Likewise.
So talk to me about this method y'all got. How does it work?
Okay. So first, let me just explain what Fit and New stands for, in case you didn't pick it up. But Fit and New stands for fitness and nutrition. And our target market is Black women. Yes, so that's number one. So everything that we do includes the foundational knowledge of fitness, how to move your body, and also how to properly eat to nourish your body. And so really it starts there.
Well, so, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I could get it on this too. I did some stretches before the show. I thought I was going to be able to be part, but it's fine. The sisters need as much love and attention and care as possible. So I'm with that. So fitness and nutrition. Now your program focuses on diabetes as one of its pillars. We all know, or we should know, that diabetes is a big health issue in our community. Give me some of the ideas, some of the tools that you give participants to help prevent diabetes.
Yes. So like you said, that's a very foundational piece of what we do, which is diabetes prevention programming. So that includes education first, making sure our women understand exactly what diabetes is, because a lot of our members are pre-diabetic or recently diagnosed with diabetes. And unfortunately, a lot of them don't really know what it is and how it affects them. So we start there with the foundations of education, and then we go into lifestyle change. A big part of lifestyle change is mindset. So body and behavior change, it all works together as one. So we do a lot of work in every part, every element of our approach to try to shift the mindset, to reprogram those limiting beliefs and unhealthy habits that has caused our members to actually become pre-diabetic.
Help me think through that. You said limiting beliefs and unhealthy habits. I like both of those phrases because I could imagine all kinds of stuff is in that. Give me some examples of some limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
Well, first off, we have to believe in ourselves. But a lot of times when it comes to wellness, and especially for communities of color, we're looking for ways outside of ourselves to heal or transform our body. And so we want to turn that internally and think of more things that we could do holistically. So that's a mindset shift right there, because if you're already thinking that I need to go and look for a pill or something magical, something that is doesn't require my power to transform me, then it's going to take something else or education or some new skill sets to flip that mindset. So that's a limiting belief, and that carries into our actions because we behave we behave in the way that we think.
That makes sense.
And what we believe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, Brittney, what about the unhealthy behaviors or choices that we make? You mentioned, what are some things that people do that may undermine their health?
Well, one is self-talk. You know, the way that we have those personal one-on-one conversations with ourselves every morning, how we're not uplifting ourselves and seeing the opportunity with just having a new day and the ability to move our bodies. We're telling ourselves the complete opposite, that I can't do it, that, you know, I have to be fit to get fit. We hear that a lot, like, oh, I'll come and work out with you when I start training on my own. And it's like, okay, that's counterproductive to what the whole approach is. Also just telling ourselves that, you know, well, I'm fine. Or in regards to nutrition, just thinking like, oh, well, you know, I had my grandparents, they lived this long on this type of eating style, or, you know, we all gonna die anyway. You know, those different type of messages that we've subscribed to or that we've been handed down has really caused a lot of these unhealthy habits. And then two, it's just a lack of access is a big one that has caused our unhealthy habits. So not having access to real whole foods, or not even understanding what real whole foods are.
I don't understand what they are. So break that down for me. Because look, I grew up thinking food is what you did when you got hungry or when you liked something. But the idea that food could not just nourish you, but could heal you, could strengthen you, could grow you. I ain't know none of that stuff. So what can food do, and where are we missing the mark on food?
I'll let Joslyn take that. She's our nutritionist. So
go ahead, nutritionist.
Okay. So when it comes to whole foods, we're really trying to stick to foods that are closer to the earth. So if you think of an apple, for example, you have an apple, you could compare the apple to applesauce. You could compare applesauce to apple juice. And so the further...
How about to the apple martini I drink?
That's after the apple juice.
Okay. See, this is why I ain't healthy.
Right. Because the further along we go down that line, it becomes more and more processed. We're getting further away from the earth. We're getting further away from the vitamins and the minerals and the fiber and the water that our cells need. Because this, at the end of the day, this is all cellular. We are cellular beings. So we have to nourish that. That's what we're really nourishing. We're not nourishing our hunger level or our satisfaction.
It's the deeper level.
Oh,
See, that's why I love what y'all are up to. I love the program. I love your vision. I want everybody to know that they can get engaged with what you're doing. If they can do it virtually, if they can do it in person, they still will get benefits from what you all are doing. So Joslyn, Brittney, Ray, I want to thank you for joining me and for everything that you're doing for our sisters. We need you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Absolutely.